Hello, Lansing. Adriane Lau and
Maggie Garrett with Rooted Real Estate and Remax Real Estate Professionals. And we are all decked out in our Halloween decor, pumpkin jackets, ghost dress,
to bring you the not so spooky update from the third quarter for the Greater Lansing real estate market. If you followed us for any length of time, you know that we are super nerds. If you tell us we're nerds, we're going to take that as a giant compliment. So just know that. And if that's not your jam, keep on scrolling. So here is the latest information from our Greater Lansing area.
So what's been happening here, we know that interest rates have gone up. Inventory has also gone up. Right now we've got almost a 3-month supply, which is very different. And what does that mean, Adriane?
So when we were in the height of the COVID market, as we've come to call it, which is everybody's home is super important. Everybody wants to buy a house. We were down as low as a 1-month supply of inventory. So that means that we had many, many more buyers than we had sellers, which is why we saw prices appreciating so fast. Now we're starting to balance out. We're balancing. We're balancing.
A little bit. Still seller's market, but buyers have more choices. And it is more important that sellers are really prepared and priced correctly.
Yes. And we're starting to see some things come back that we haven't seen in a couple of years, such as buyers not offering full price or asking for some concessions and things like that, which is a normal market, everybody. I mean, Maggie and I have seen the inverse, the ups and the downs of this, and it's
nothing to be scared of.
Nothing to be scared of. It's actually, it's a little bit refreshing, to be honest with you.
A little bit less frantic is what I've been telling people. So prices are still increasing. Right now we're up 7% where we were this time last year. Last time we talked, it was 8.6%. So still good time to sell.
And then something else that we've been tracking that's been very interesting is our average list price sales price ratio. So this is just for the Greater Lansing marketplace. At the height of the craziness, we were seeing averages as high as 103 or 104%. So that meant that a $100,000 house would on average sell for $104,000 or $105,000. That number, and this is totally expected, is starting to come back down. We're still over 100% though. Can you believe it? So in the last 90 days, we've been really right about at 100%. So a house listed for $100,000 on average is selling for $100,500.
So sellers, if you want to sell your house for $105,000, the strategy is not to list it for $120,000 because buyers are still paying what you're listing it for.
Yep. Now, why has this changed? I think a lot of people have asked us this question, but a big reason is interest rates. So these are the rates since the beginning of the year. We have more than doubled our rates this year, where we were hovering at right about 6 3/4 this week, which, by the way, is the rate that I got on my first house in 2005.
I was in the 6s too. So it's normal. This isn't an unknown state. It's just different.
But it takes time to get adjusted to it.
So forecast wise, through the next few years, these are national numbers about what some economists think are going to happen. And it's exactly what we've been talking about. I think we're going to steady out. We're going to flatten this of the pricing was unsustainable. So that's what we're going to see.
So the vast majority of experts think that we will continue to appreciate, although I don't think anybody thinks at the clip that we have before, for the last few years. So if you have questions, if you're thinking about buying or selling, we'd love to chat with you if you're in the Greater Lansing marketplace. If you're not, we've got a great network of agents and we can refer you to a super experienced agent in your area. Our number is right here. So have a great week, and we will be back with the next update in January.